When couples start trying for a baby, the initial thought is that it should be easy, right? But after some time on your baby-making project and it simply isn't happening, you might be starting to wonder, what if one of us is infertile? Do we need to get checked out? Before you get worked up over this idea, it would help to take a beat and understand that there are ways to spot fertility issues early. This would enable you and your partner to, at the very least, get ahead of your concerns and start finding the solutions sooner rather than later. And that's what this video is all about. We want to help you get a handle on spotting fertility issues early. Because yes, it's possible. And we're running down the top 5 ways to do so. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you can be the first to receive regular updates and videos from us. The Women's Wellness channel is dedicated to giving women like you timely and well-researched health information, so you have access to good health tips online. And stay tuned because later, I'm giving away a free gift. Now, back to the important topic in hand. Getting proactive about your fertility starts with understanding what infertility is, because simply, the main symptom is not getting pregnant. According to global health organizations, infertility is defined as the inability to conceive after 1 year or 6 months if you are a woman above 35 years of age. Data shows that infertility can affect up to 20% of couples. That's around 48 million couples, according to the World Health Organization. And the cases of infertility in males versus females are just about equal at approximately 40% of the time. But infertility is not sterility. Half of the couples who make lifestyle changes or get medical help can still have children. What's important is that you and your partner are able to spot fertility issues early so you can take those steps. Here's a countdown to the top 5 ways to spot fertility issues early. Number 5. Period problems. A common sign of possible fertility issues in women are menstrual problems. What we may think of as typical PMS may be signs that our cycle and ovulation are out of sync, which disrupts the ability to conceive. Or they can also be signs of underlying conditions. Is your period bleeding heavier or lighter than usual? Light periods can be a sign of blockages in the cervix. Heavy, painful periods can be a sign of endometriosis, or a buildup of endometrium tissue, or tissue found inside the womb, that grows unchecked outside the uterus. These blockages can create physical and hormonal conditions that impair conception. Do you have irregular periods or missed months? These are signs that you may not be ovulating regularly. Irregular periods are often an indication of a hormonal imbalance. One of the most common causes of this is polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, which occurs when cysts grow in the ovaries. PCOS affects the level of androgens, or male sex hormones in a woman. This can stop ovulation, resulting in irregular and/or missed periods. Number 4. Physical changes. Hormones play an important role in a woman's fertility. A delicate balance of a variety of hormones in the body regulate a woman's menstrual cycle. These hormones are essential to the journey of the egg from growth within an ovary, all the way to thickening the lining of the uterus for the fertilized embryo to implant in. If one or more of these hormones are reduced or missing, it can throw a woman's whole cycle out of sync. Telltale signs of hormonal imbalances inside can often be seen outside. Are you developing acne all of a sudden? Or is there hair fuzz growing on your lips, chin, and even your chest? Or the opposite, is your hair thinning or shredding? Are you experiencing weight gain or weight loss? Pay attention to these physical changes. They may just be early signs of fertility issues. Number 3. Sexual concerns. For both you and your partner, you may be wanting to do it, but you just can't. Fertility issues show up as pain during sex for a woman and loss of libido for either you or your partner. This is quite common, but it is also one of the most commonly ignored signs. Often in our society, there are taboos or an element of shame to talking about low sexual drives. Know first that you are not alone. Many couples go through what they call dry spells, and only start taking it seriously when it already interferes with intimacy and conception. The good news is that getting to the root of the problem can help. Lessened sexual desire and satisfaction can be caused by factors such as stress or anxieties, fatigue, or physiological reasons like a hormonal imbalance. Number 2. Male matters. We learnt that infertility can affect both men and women, and this can really throw a wrench in your desire to have a child. A lot of the time, it's challenging for a man to take note of symptoms of sexual dysfunction. Catching these early and being upfront about your experiences can help you as a couple find solutions right away. Is your man experiencing any swelling, pain, or reduction of the size of his genitals? It's possible that he may be dealing with vein blockages or an infection. Is he having difficulty maintaining an erection or ejaculating? Again here, hormonal imbalances can be the culprit. In men, any of these conditions affect sperm count, mobility, and viability, any of which can be a reason why you're finding it difficult to conceive. In a few moments, we're running down the last telltale way to spot fertility issues early. But before then, do you sometimes suffer from flagging energy, fatigue, or lethargy? Our free ebook, 25 Energy Boosting Superfoods for Women, gives you an easy, handy list of superfoods and diet tips to rev your verve. Don't miss this unique offer. Click down below today. Finally, let's get to the number 1 way to spot fertility issues early. Number 1. Risk factors. It may be possible that you may have none of the signs and symptoms from the previous list, and you want to be sure that you and your partner are prepped and ready to conceive. There are still a few things you can check to get 2 steps ahead of fertility issues. Make a list and check it twice for risk factors. Age. The potential to conceive reduces for women over 35 and for men over 40. Chronic stress and fatigue from work also affect fertility. And so does overindulgence in alcohol and smoking. Eating disorders like anorexia nervosa and bulimia could also affect your chances to get pregnant. Even too much exercise. The use of steroids can also affect reproductive health. When you stay healthy and eat right, chances are your reproductive system is healthy too. So watch out for illnesses such as diabetes, thyroid conditions, anemia, and kidney disease. Here's some indispensable advice. Practice safe sex to avoid STIs before you're ready to have a baby. To wrap up, if you've noticed, there are so many ways to spot fertility issues in advance. Your best partner through this journey? Your doctor. If at any time you exhibit any of the signs we shared above, drop your physician a line for the right diagnosis and treatments. Medicine has progressed by leaps and bounds when it comes to infertility. Practicing presence of mind and taking control of your sexual health early can save you and your partner a lot of heartache and anxiety later on. Thank you for spending some time with us at the Women's Wellness Channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and make sure you take advantage of your free gift. Till next time.